Hi everybody and welcome back to Cooking with Mark, and today we're going to be making scalloped potatoes with Spam. It's an old family recipe that my mom used to make a long time ago when we were kids. What you're going to need is a 32-ounce block of Velveeta cheese. You're going to need a 5-pound bag of potatoes peeled and sliced. Try to do them thinly sliced, and 2 cans of Spam thinly sliced. And then you're going to need about a half a cup to 3/4 cup of sauteed onions, garlic, and peppers. You're also going to need some shredded Parmesan cheese. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to layer the bottom with the potatoes, and you're going to need milk. The first thing we're going to do is just layer the bottom. Just like so. And then you just want to throw a little bit of the sauteed onions and peppers in there. Now, when I did the onions, I sliced them into rings and sauteed them that way. It's your preference on how you do them. Then you're going to layer with your Spam. Now you have several different kinds of Spam you can use. There's bacon flavored, there's mesquite flavored, there's hickory flavored, or there's original. So it's your preference. So you're going to layer it just like I have right there. And then you're going to layer the top of that with cheese. And you're going to continue to do so until you have this completely covered from top to bottom. So when you get done, it should look something like this. Now after you get it all done, it should look something like this, as you can see. And all we're going to do is just simply add the Parmesan on top. And it's about a half a cup of Parmesan that you're going to use. Maybe a cup. And then you're going to add the milk to it. And this is going to be about 2 cups of milk that you're going to throw in there. And when using glass, you want to make sure that you preheat your oven so that your glass doesn't go from hot to cold and crack. At least that's what they just told me. So then you're going to wrap the foil over the top. The reason why you're putting the foil over the top is to prevent the top from burning. After you cook it for about an hour, you're going to take this off and you're going to let the top brown. Put it in the oven. You're going to cook it for an hour, and then we'll pull it out. So I'll see you in about an hour. Okay, so it's been in for a little bit longer than an hour. just because there's 5 pounds of potatoes in there, and you want to keep in mind the more potatoes that you have, the longer it's going to take to cook. So if you're only doing like a half a bag, 2.5 pounds, it would take about an hour. 5 pounds, about 2 hours. You put the foil on the top of it. You let it cook. After it's got cooked and the potatoes are all soft, then you want to put it back into the oven for another 10 minutes to brown the top. Keep in mind that it's going to overflow on the sides, so you want to make sure you put a cookie sheet on it. I don't know if you can see, but there is a cookie sheet right here that I put on there, that I put the bowl on. So now we're going to cook it for another 10 minutes just to brown the top, and then it'll be done. Now when it's done, it's going to look something like this right here. The whole top is nice and brown. You have all the assorted flavors of the cheese, the onions, garlic, and peppers, with the Spam and the Parmesan and the potatoes. Keep in mind that I said that my mother used to make this many years ago. I was probably like 6 or 7. I'm 51 now. I know I don't look it, but I'm 51. There was no Velveeta cheese in the block. It was the U.S. grade A cheese in the block, and it wasn't Spam. It was Treat, which is kind of like a generic. I upgraded it to Spam and Velveeta cheese. I love the flavor of Velveeta cheese. This is all done. I hope you enjoyed the show. Keep in mind, the more potatoes you put in, the longer it's going to take to cook. If you're only doing 2.5 pounds, it's about an hour. If you're doing 5 pounds, it's about 2 hours. And you might want to raise the temperature up on it to about 4. I bring it up to like 425. And if you're using a glass bowl to bake in, that's what my mother used to use, so that's what I used. But if you're using a glass one, just make sure you put water in it and you preheat the oven first, just so it doesn't crack on you. I want to thank you for watching Cooking with Mark. This was scalloped potatoes with Spam and cheese, Spam and Velveeta cheese with onions, garlic, and red, yellow, and orange bell peppers. Thank you again. It's going to be up on my Facebook page. It'll be up on my cooking page, my YouTube page, as well as my Twitter account. Thanks again. Have a good day now.